Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Thursday, March 14 General Hospital, GH. Spoilers recap shows that Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, gave Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, a ziti and persuaded him to talk about the Jason Morgan, Steve Burton dilemma. At first, Sonny said, he couldn't believe Jason would turn on him, but now he wondered if Jason had lost his memory for loyalty. Sonny also said that it destroyed some trust for Jason to be the last to find out that he was in love with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Lois encouraged Sonny to forgive himself and acknowledge that Dan Falconeri, Dominic's Thamprogna, was aware of his love for him, even if Sonny felt guilty for Dan ending up in danger. When Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, at GH discovered that Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, wasn't standing up for Jason and that everything had been a huge mistake, she was taken aback. Sam advised Christina to speak with Carly if that's what she wanted to hear. Christina was informed by Sam of Jason's appearance at Carly's apartment, but she made it clear that Dante was never discussed. Sam became enraged with Danny Morgan, Asher Jared Antonizin, when he reappeared after using Yuri's Cyrus hobby bike. Christina, though, made the observation that Danny was most likely present because his father was still alive and a suspect in Donna's ordeal. After admitting her insensitivity, Sam apologized to Danny, who speculated that Jason might have had a motive for keeping them in the dark about his survival. Christina pointed out that Jason was presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty, and she believed that only Jason could explain his absence from Danny. Jason's 911 call was replayed by Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, at the PCPD, and then Molly Lansing Davis, Christina Vaganos, joined her to ask questions on possible charges against Jason. Although Anna acknowledged she didn't want to think Jason was at fault, she also understood she had to remain objective. Molly asked for guidance on how to proceed because she was also having trouble accepting Jason's remorse. Anna summarized the information and mentioned that it seems like there was more going on, something she was just not seeing yet. When Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, arrived at the Quartermain Gatehouse, Willow Corinthos, Catelyn McMullen, informed him that Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, was away on an errand. After sharing some wine with Willow, Drew broke the news about his breakup with Carly. Following Drew's explanation that Carly will always come first, Willow reassured Drew that he deserved better and promised to find it. Adam Harrington's character John Jagger Cates showed up at Carly's house and requested for her assistance. John pushed Carly to tell him why she was so sure Jason wasn't guilty. Carly made the observation that Jason wouldn't have shot a police officer, especially not Sonny's son, and that he wouldn't be careless enough to shoot someone without knowing who it was. In addition, Dante was residing with Sam and supporting her in raising Danny. Carly laughed at John's suggestion that Jason might be pursuing Dante for that reason. John's constant attempts to cast Jason in a negative light eventually infuriated Carly, who ordered him to leave and issued a warning not to return without a warrant. John remarked as he was leaving that Carly felt uncomfortable every time he brought up Jason's name. Willow insisted on a change of clothes, so Michael brought Jason one from the Quartermain boathouse. Michael noticed that Jason had taken off his shirt and was asking himself what happened to him. He disclosed that his arm was covered in tattoos. Jason argued he would need his old clothes when he departed because there couldn't be anything that would have shown he had assistants hiding there, despite Michael's desire to get rid of them. Jason explained how the collapsing tunnel was blocked to Michael, who asked where he had been. A few armed men were waiting for Jason when he arrived at the shore, and they seized him prisoner. Jason landed in a windowless room after being flown out of Greece. Jason claimed to have the power to compel him to accept a job, but he was unable to divulge the nature of that power to Michael. Jason clarified that he was a mercenary because part of his employment required him to be a private military contractor. Jason claimed to have made Hamish, Chris Gann, miss after he revealed that he was collaborating with the sniper on the roof and that Sonny was the intended target. Jason wasn't sure if he would have returned to Port Charles if he hadn't been assigned to capture Sonny, as Michael questioned. The work wasn't finished, and if Jason hadn't completed it, something unimaginable would have happened. Drew made the decision to leave after Michael arrived back at the gatehouse, saying he would let Willow fill him in. Willow promised to launder Jason's old clothes and informed Michael about Drew's breakup with Carly. Willow emphasized that all they could do was see it through, even though Michael questioned whether she was certain about becoming involved. As everything was going on, Jason had a flashback to being restrained to a table in Quantico, where Agent Cates had introduced himself and presented him with irrefutable evidence of RICO offenses, which came with a 20-year sentence. According to General Hospital spoilers, John is hiding a lot of things. Stay tuned to see what else we think he might be hiding. Be sure to make CDL your go-to source for amazing General Hospital news, spoilers, and updates. Spoilers for Friday, March 15. Episode of General Hospital GH indicate that Marshall Ashford, Robert Gossett, and Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, will speak with Curtis' physical therapist, Michael Carson, who may have connections at the upscale retirement community where Dr. Paul Braddock currently resides. We'll see if they can formally schedule a face-to-face meeting with Dr. Braddock, and Curtis will look for answers with Marshall. Stella Henry, Bernie Watson, meanwhile, hopes to acquire some insight from Kevin Collins, John Lindstrom, so she may discuss her attempts to assist Marshall in finding closure over his incorrect diagnosis. Given that he will reveal something to Marshall on Friday's GH episode, Kevin might finally acknowledge that he would like to talk to Marshall about all of this. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, will become agitated when Nina Corinthos, Cynthia Watros, at the Invader manages to humiliate Gregory Chase, Gregory Harrison. Gregory could concede, though, that he has a crippling sickness that is becoming worse every day. In the teaser footage released on Friday, Gregory tells Alexis, "Pretending otherwise does me no favors." On Friday's episode, Alexis will also speak with Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, who will opine that a lawyer can dream, can't she? We'll see how Diane's remark ties in with the inevitable discussion regarding the whole Jason Morgan, Steve Burton scenario. In any case, Alexis will have a proposition from Diane to take into account, so perhaps there is a way to get around this and allow Alexis to resume her legal practice. We'll see if Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, Anne Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton discuss something intriguing from a recent report at the hospital and how it connects to Heather Weber's Allie Mills situation. Heather will eventually receive some significant medical updates in her room, where she will lament that no doctor has ever informed her anything. It appears that Dr. Enoch, Sean T. Krishnan, will break the news and speculate on the severity of Heather's diagnosis. Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, who lives across town, will stop at nothing to prevent Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, from leaving Port Charles. Dex may worry that it's too late to make amends and that Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, will take revenge for disobeying him. Nevertheless, Dex might contend that his only hope of escaping Sonny's anger is by going missing once more. Watch to see how Dex handles all the mounting tension as Jocelyn will argue and implore him to stay on PC. The teaser and spoilers from Friday don't have any mention of Steve Burton's character Jason Morgan, so it appears that fans will have to wait for the follow-up to that significant revelation about Adam Harrington's character John Jagger Cates and his leverage. According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason will continue to find himself in difficult situations, but he always manages to get out of them. For the latest General Hospital spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, visit CDL often for additional GH information. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.